Well, the grip of the rip, they are currents that can kill.
And big business around this time of year when people are going to the beaches. Aaron Cogan shows us the signs of survival are swimming in the water if you know what to look for. It's a Live 5 News special report.
Swim. If you're swimming your fastest, it just feels like you're on a treadmill.
They're deadly. You get pulled out to sea. If nobody sees you, you're out there by yourself.
Rip currents can flow at a staggering speed of 8 miles per hour, so fast an Olympic swimmer couldn't compete. Taking the plunge with the very best ocean rescue instructors in the Low Country, we jumped into the waters of Breach Inlet between the Isle of Palms and Sullivan's Island. This inlet has a constant current and it's dangerous, making it illegal to swim there. But with members of the Charleston County Swiftwater Rescue Team, we were allowed in.
Whoa, it's strong right here.
We did the very thing you're never supposed to do, swim against the current.
Okay, I'm tired. And even when we were trying to swim against it, which is what people shouldn't do, we weren't going anywhere.
Right. You saw that we weren't moving at all. You thought you were. You're like, oh, I can swim, but when we looked over to the side, the warning sign wasn't moving anywhere.
How could you save yourself in a situation like this? The experts say swim out of the current in a direction following the shoreline or parallel to the shore. In Breach Inlet, we cut through, swimming across the current. It seemed impossible to get out.
Depending on how strong the waves are, how strong the wind is, the rip current can be 200 yards wide, which is about as wide as the inlet right here. So you're going to swim a whole lot and not feel like you're going anywhere.
That's almost the length of a football field, so if you're not a strong swimmer, get on your back and float. Let the current take you and yell for help.
Don't panic. That's the biggest thing. That's why people go under.
Next, we head to Folly Beach because where the waves are is where most swimmers run into trouble.
Nationwide, rip current rescues make up about 80% of all of our rescues.
In just waist-deep water, I couldn't keep my feet, and neither could my photographer. The current was pulling us smack dab into waves so wild they looked like whitewater rapids. So how can you save yourself?
So panic will really hurt people, confusion, and then eventually fatigue.
The best advice is to scan the water before you get in.
The water looks different. It looks a little odd. Sometimes people don't notice it at all, but it should look a little bit different.
And that really is some of the best advice we got undertaking this dangerous story. Simply, if the water is murky, discolored, or just looks a bit off, stay out of it. Here are some other important tips. Never swim near piers or jetties. That's where permanent rip currents typically exist. Also, pack your polarized sunglasses at the beach. They help cut down glare, which can help you spot the unusual looking water in a rip current. Also, never swim alone, always near a lifeguard, and be extra cautious at low tide. That's your best chance for a rip current.
All right, thanks a lot, Aaron Cogan. And remember, if you're just along the surf, right along the edge, if you're small or a child, you can still be sucked out to sea.
Yeah, you saw the
with those rip
photographer
currents.
go.
That's
Yeah.
right. Be very careful.